Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 49 of our Supersize Your Business annual challenge. Today we're talking about confidence, of course, as part of this year's annual challenge. We're focusing on confidence this month. Today it's communication confidence. How do we speak with authority so that people listen to us and they have faith in what it is that we're saying, especially if we're a leader in our business or our organization? There, I just did it. Some of the things that we want to look for when it comes to speaking with authority is, are we using filler words? Are we speaking above what we think is higher level speaking, or communicating in a way that is higher than actually our audience wants to think? I don't know about you, but I run in some very intellectual circles, and some people just automatically speak in ways that are kind of offensive. It's like they're talking down to you. So we never want to do that, right? We want to be in alignment with the audience that we're speaking to and speak in terms that make sense to them. It's why jargon is such a trap for many of us. We use jargon that's associated with the industry that we're in, and we forget that people outside of our industry that we might want to be attracting into our business or industry might have no idea what we're talking about. Filler words is another one. Filler words, and then hampering down, tamping down, or softening, or I call it softening our message, is a problem because it makes us look like we're apologizing for the message that we're delivering. Well, now sometimes I'm actually apologizing for the message I'm delivering. I remember in corporate America, one of the jobs as a middle manager in corporate America is to take what the executive team wants done in the business and then translate it to the people that report to you, who translate it to the people that work for them, who translate it to the people that work for them. And it's kind of like the telephone game. What it starts out as, and by the time it gets down to the people that actually have to do the work and implement it, it can be two entirely different things, unless we steel ourselves and are very careful about how we communicate it. And we want to communicate it appropriately for the group that we're talking to, always. We want to not use dummy down language, but we also don't want to try to speak above people's heads, because a confused mind says no to everything, not just sales, everything. So let's look for filler words today. Our action item today is at a meeting. We are going to, I'm looking at what I said I wanted to do today. We're going to eliminate one pattern that we naturally use when we're speaking. Now, not the positive patterns, let's keep those, but let's look at, are you, and I'm asking myself, am I doing this a lot? I'll listen to one of my videos today. I'll only commit to listening to one, but I will do that because I use I try not to use very much, but I'm sure it's in my language. If I listen to one of my videos all the way through, I'd be willing to bet I use or other pausing words while I collect my thoughts before I speak, right? Otherwise, gobbledygook might come out of my mouth. It sometimes does. So today, for our business, when you're in a meeting, when you're sitting there, listen to the patterns of how other people speak. And then how do you judge them with respect to authority and confidence when they do some of these things, when they simplify? We need to simplify things and be clear and concise, but how foggy are they when they're describing things? If we can't explain things clearly and concisely to people, that we haven't thought about it enough, in my humble opinion, to be talking out loud about it or writing about it. And I think that all of the AI that people are using nowadays to send communications and to write things for them is making our brains turn to mush. This might not be a popular opinion, but I'm seeing it because people cannot answer a simple thing or make a simple comment without running it through AI first. And the more we do that, the more we give away our humanity. The more we give away our humanity, the less we connect with other people, which we're here to connect with other people. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking for any bots or fake scammer accounts to join my community, to be a part of my what I'm here to change in the world. I'm looking for real human beings, and that comes by speaking with authority. And the fastest way to do that is to be yourself. We also want to look at, how fast do we speak? How many filler words do we use? Do we speak at the level of the audience? Do we communicate in a way that gets to the point? I don't know about you, but one of my pet peeves is people that will talk around and around and around and around and around and around a topic ad nauseum, and they never actually get to the point of what they want you to do about it or what they are asking of you. I'm like, come into my office, tell me exactly what you need, And then if I feel like I need an explanation before I say yes or no, then I will ask you a question. Communication and interactions go so much more quickly and efficiently, unless it's a thing that requires our time and energy and 100% focus on one another. I want to be able to make decisions quickly in my business. And I think that you probably do too. And that comes from us communicating that and sharing our expectations, from setting the example of being a great communicator. And people will mirror what you do. They'll follow what you actually do all the time. They will not do what you say all the time, but they will do what you do all the time. I learned this in corporate America pretty early on. If you want to enforce that people need to do certain behaviors and show up on time, etc., then you sure better not be coming to work a half hour or an hour late ever. Not much, much less every couple of days, a few days a week. I had a boss like that, was like always on people about attendance, yet he didn't show up, until an hour after his start time. On so many occasions, it was mind-boggling. So today, what are we going to do? We are going to listen for our communication and look for patterns in that, and then share one pattern in the comments below, and then maybe what you're going to do about it. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to actually listen to probably this video, since this is the one for business, and then notice my patterns, my pacing, my speed. Am I speaking with authority? Do people think I'm goofy? Do I care? No, probably not. All right. If I can help you with this in any way, hit me up and ask. There's reflective questions in the worksheet that goes along with this. You can find those on the school community, Supersize Your Business School Community. It's free to join right now, so you might as well sneak in there. And if you need help getting access to that, all you have to do is ask. I'm grandfathering some people in and allowing them in for free. Otherwise, it is priced at $497 currently for this year's annual challenge. And when I say this year's annual challenge, if you're just starting now, we start where we are, right? We don't jump right into communication, even though that's what I'm talking about live every day for this month. You can go back to day one and start at day one. And that's what I highly recommend that everybody does. Follow the roadmap, follow the challenge for the whole year. I guarantee if you do one thing every day, it's 10 to 15 minutes a day is what's required. And it's not required. It's, do you want to do it? And I guarantee that if you do one little thing like this every single day, you'll barely recognize yourself at the end of this year. You'll barely recognize yourself at the end of each month, but at the end of the year, it's why I encourage everybody to keep a journal and a notebook for the challenge, because it is crazy how much transformation we can do in a year. We can get at least 10 years growth and success in 1 year. That takes, we can do in 1 year what takes other people 10 years to do. That would be the clear, concise way of communicating that. All right. If you need any help, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.